All right, you're looking, man.
Just to get heard,
Peace.
I do rap
Hey,
DVDs, yeah, and I put in work. I put it on for my city. F what you heard. Wait till the investment come, and I'm going splurge. I put it on, yeah, for my city. And when I'm in my zone, these others rap.
What's going on, everybody? This is your man, Brother Jeff, West Side, Noise, inside the building. I've been waiting for this interview for a while because y'all need to know that this brother's resume is definitely a long one. Brother Music, you there?
Yes, I am Brother Jeff. I am here. What's good, man? What's poppin'? Salute to West Side Noise. Salute to you, Brother Jeff,
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, man. You know what? I'm not even going to mess around. I want to get my questions off. The world needs to know what's going on with MusicIAmTv. I'm just going to get right into it, man. Brother Music, what got you into music in the first place?
What got me into music? All right. Well, back like in 1989, I was born in 1972. Back like in 1989, I used to freestyle and bug out in the hallways in Brooklyn, where I was raised at. And me and my friends used to always freestyle, bug out, and stuff like that. And I never really took it serious back then. And then, like years later, like in I can say like 2003. I mean, it was years later. I never really thought about trying to do music. And then like about in 2003, I was into the street hustle. I wasn't even into the music stuff. And I bumped into this guy while I was in the hustle game and stuff, and he wound up being a producer. His name was Jeff, aka Blackface. That night, he wound up introducing me into like beats and studio and stuff, because I never knew what it was. He was like all into me, like when I mean into me that night, I mean like we was doing business, but at the same time he was like asking me, telling me, do I rap and stuff like that? And I'm like, no. And then finally I wound up spitting something for him, and he wound up telling me to come to his house, and he wound up introducing me to like producing, with programs and being on the mic, and stuff like that. And then
Right.
that night I wound up changing my whole life. Like in 2003, I stopped hustling being out in the street hustling, and I wound up just saying to myself I was going to hustle music. And I thank that brother, salute to Blackface, he a good brother,
Right.
out in Philly, he really showed me a lot about the music, and I just took it beyond myself to actually do more than just be a rapper, be an MC.
Right.
And that's how I became a artist. I did way beyond just trying to be an artist. I tried coming out with a mixtape like 2006, and then I was like, nobody really knows me. Let me get into these DVDs and stuff. But that's besides the point. We'll get into that. But that's how I got into music.
Okay. Well, man, it sounds like your life changed dramatically, like within 24 hours, would you say?
Yeah, and probably, probably less than that, honestly. Honestly, probably less than that, because when I got the track and I listened to my first track that first day I had recorded my first song with him, the very next day I wound up changing my whole life around. I was just like, this is it. This is what I want to do. I can't keep on doing what I'm doing, you know what I mean? So I had to like change it, you know what I mean? It was funny because the week before that, me and my lady had a talk, and she was like, you need to leave it alone, leave the streets alone, blah, 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 and stuff like that. And I was just being hard-headed, and this dude just pop up out of nowhere one week. So,
That's,
yeah. So it was kind of crazy.
that's right. Okay. Well, let me ask you this, man. Aside of getting into the music, why don't you tell everybody how long you've been in it? The whole run from then till now, how long have you been in it?
Man, honestly, like, to be honest, like, straight in it, like, raw, like straight, and it's since like 2003 until now, straight up to now, and I'm still doing my thing. So I've been doing it for about a good 11 years, man. 11, 12 years.
Mm.
Straight. Straight.
Mm.
Not taking off. No, I've been doing this for 11, 12 years straight, and I learned so much about just being an artist. You feel
Mm.
me?
Okay, okay. Well, what inspires you to do what you do?
What inspires me to do what I do?
Mm.
Well, actually, what inspires me to do what I do is for me to keep myself consistency. If I can see myself being consistent about myself about the work that I'm doing,
Mhm.
I know that I'm being inspired by my own work and others around me. So that's what inspires me. My work, you know what I mean? The consistency, and the people that are around me.
The work ethic.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Now, this question here is one I hope I never get asked because the answer will never be good. But me asking you, how do you take criticism?
Man, I'm
Or,
gonna be honest with you. In this game of hip hop,
mm-hmm.
if you don't know how to be open minded about criticism, you need to get out right now.
Yeah.
Straight from the gate. I take criticism very well, and I don't mind the feedback. I don't mind the feedback. I am an open-minded kind of person, so it doesn't bother me. I can kill you with my words, just being kind.
Mm. So good or bad, you welcome.
Exactly.
Mm. Okay. Okay. That's brother music, man. Always hard working. Always hard working. Let me ask you this. How did you get into the world of battle rap? Now, we know about hip hop in general and your
Yeah.
stats in that, but how did you get involved with battle rap?
Period. Okay. How did I get into battle rap? Well, actually, I always liked the battle rap. I was born 1972 and stuff like that. So I've been watching battle rap. I'm 42 right now. I've been watching battle rap for years and years, for at least 20 years. And it's just something I always liked it. If they go look up on my Analyzer TV on my YouTube, that's my YouTube, which is one of my old YouTubes, they can actually find the battle up there that I was having. I had like 3 battles. They were all in my house. I was having house battles, like
Okay.
6, 7 years ago. You feel me?
Okay.
And about a year and a half ago, I definitely got to actually work for a battle league, NOC. Shout outs to Snipe out in Jersey. I got to work with them. I got to edit. I got to go to the events and meet a couple of the battle rappers and stuff like that. And I wind up just going at it hard ever since. And I just never stopped. I started reaching out to to battle rappers, getting interviews, battle league owners, people that were affiliated with the battle rap lane. So I wind up getting interviews. I think I must have got like 60 interviews, like in a month and a half, 2 months, something like that.
Mm.
And I've been here ever since. It's been like about a year and a half, 2 years. And it comes back. Battle rap is part of hip hop. I've been doing hip hop for years, so why not go ahead and take that lane too? Why
Mm-hmm.
not?
Mm-hmm.
It's all part of hip hop.
Okay, okay. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Now,
Salute.
it's funny that you say that because to segue into the next question, I know that, like you said, for a little while now, you've been actually interviewing the battlers themselves, which probably isn't really an easy task. But how were you able to get these interviews? Did you call them? Did you?
Well, I'm gonna get into that. Brother Jeff. You know, what I did was I just started adding them on Facebook, most of them on Twitter and stuff like that, and I just personally inboxed them myself. I got a brother named Philly Music Man. Shout outs to Philly Music Man. He hooked me up with a couple of the a couple calls and stuff like that. A couple people, an interview. But I wind up just going it and taking it by storm myself. And wind up reaching out to a whole bunch of them. On my own, inboxing them. And I had so many on my show. It's just, it felt great to actually inbox some of these people that I got the interview from, and they actually hit me back,
Right.
and gave me the interview, because they didn't have to, they don't owe me a conversation at all, so it was
True.
very much appreciated from them giving me this interview. But I personally just hit them up myself, in the inbox. I didn't hold no punches. I didn't, you know, back down from asking them. I was kind of like afraid to at one point. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do this. Man, what's the fear about? I could do this. So
Right.
I got right into it,
Okay.
and I
Okay.
interviewed so many people. The list. I think I got like 79, 80 interviews now.
Mhm.
And I battled. I interviewed some of the best battle rappers there is in the game. So I'm very grateful to actually get to talk with them. When I hit them up, they actually hit me back. So salute to all of them that actually gave me an interview and got with me, and salute to the ones that ain't giving me interviews neither and ignoring me. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, man, I salute everybody, and I'm inspired by everybody, by hip hop culture, the hip hop lane complete. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. I'm
Mhm.
loving these answers, and I know everybody else is loving these answers too, because they straightforward, man. And speaking of that, I want to get your opinion. In your opinion, has battle rap changed from when you began the journey with it till now, or no? Or
Well,
what's the answer to that?
in my opinion, yes, yes, it has, because you always got new talent coming into the game. We can't be stuck with the ones that started it. You know what I mean? We can't. We got to look at the new guys too. I don't look at these guys like top tier, mid tier, PGs. I don't look at these guys like that. I look at them like they all one. So
Right.
yes, battle rap has changed. Seeing it on TV now.
Mm-hmm.
What's not to say we will have a permanent channel, a permanent channel that'll be throwing it every week, and we can actually get to watch battle rap on TV. But, that's in time, but it's in the works. And yes, battle rap has changed, because back in the days, it was, how it was, audio, first battle rap, music wise, and then it went into, break dancing and all this. So battling each other, MCing and battle dancing, whichever it was, break, it was all in the same thing as hip hop.
Yeah, it was
So
even battling in graffiti.
yeah, exactly. So even battling and DJing,
Mm-hmm. That's
you
right.
you feel me? So
Oh, that's right, man. I'm loving this interview, man. West Side Noise, Brother Jeff, if you just joining, I'm interviewing Music I Am TV. This is my brother. This ain't somebody that I'm just interviewing, man. So I want y'all to know this brother's resume is large, man. I'm serious, man. And
yeah,
just
yes indeed, yes indeed. And and they need to know more about Music on TV, where I come from, my name and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm really Variety, the analyzer, and the analyzer TV. MusicIAmTv is something that I did for for this year. To do something different. But like I said, we'll get into that, into my name and stuff like that. You know what I mean? As we go
right.
on in the interview. So I really appreciate this interview too. I definitely needed one.
Oh yeah, man. The world needs to know what's going on, man. Most definitely. I mean, what the world is, how could I say, more visually attached to someone out there in the front, out there on the stage, out there doing this. Long as it's in their eye, that's what they're going to pretty much look at. So the light
Yeah.
needs to be shed on my brother today, man. And I'm just going to get right on back into it. Speaking of the music, do you have any music available right now?
Oh, yes, I do, man. If most people can actually if they go Google Variety, the analyzer is spelled the same way it's said. Variety, the analyzer, and they go Google that. They know I got music on iTunes. My album came out in 2009. I got music on This Is 50. I got music on Reverb Nation. I got music on hip hop, newhiphop.com. I got that Piff Coast to Coast. They can actually go find Variety, the analyzer. I got music. I got tons of music out. I will never stop doing my music.
That's right. It's good
Love
for
my
the
music.
soul.
Yes,
Good.
music is my soul.
Yeah, yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. And we'll just take a segue from the music to the literary world. What about Music I Am magazine? Some people might not know about that, but we need to get that off today.
All right. Well, Music I Am magazine was something I thought about doing 2 years ago. But before I wanted to do a magazine, I said to myself, um, I need to learn about publishing and stuff like that. So if this magazine ever does hit big, I don't have to worry about publishing or write or nothing like that. I'll learn all that myself. And this year, this year, I just said to myself, I'm gonna do something different, and I wound up coming out with the Music I Am mixtapes from Coast to Coast, the Music I Am magazine, and the Music I Am YouTube.
Right.
And Music IMTV comes from the hip hop, the underground hip hop. This is something that I started in 2003, and I'm still here. I've done so much. So
And it's originated from that.
yeah, yes, indeed.
Mm, mm, mm. Okay, okay. Man, I'm loving this, man. And speaking of the magazine, I might as well just segue into
Oh yeah, real quick, yeah. And
Yes.
and I think I'm going like on my 8th magazine, like in 7 months too. I wound up doing my first magazine like in June, but I came out with two of them that same month. But I'm working on my 8th one right now. And I want to salute and thank everyone that been on my magazine. Is very very appreciated.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I'm proud to say that I'm actually in one of them.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
very, very appreciative of you taking the time to talk to me about that. And once again, I already asked you about the music, so I'm going to go ahead and ask you the other question of what inspires you to do the magazine along with the mixtapes. Was it just something you just woke up and said, I'm going to do this, or it's been in the works, or how did that manifest?
Well, actually, I always had a promotion type of lane for underground artists that are into and putting into their goals in music. And I say, I'll do a magazine. This will help out a lot of artists out too. Another open door besides my interviews and me doing DVDs and me doing mixtapes and everything else I do.
Right.
I definitely had to.
That's right.
You
That's
know?
right. I see what you're saying, man. I definitely see what you're saying. This is
I had to
something.
give artists, man, an open door, man. I mean, that's just me, Not, I mean, I don't knock nobody else for what they doing, but nobody can do what I've done, you know what I mean, and what I do, you know what I mean. Like I don't, I'm jack of all trades. I just do everything. I don't just do one thing. I do graphics. I do everything. I do videos. I do promotions. I put intros to footages together. I just do so much. You
That's
know, everything that comes with the hip hop, I do it.
right. And you already know what I'm going to say. Well, they don't know what I'm going to say, but you already know what I'm going to say. You're the hardest working brother in hip hop, man. I can't say it enough.
I
I can't
appreciate
say
that.
it
I
enough,
appreciate
man.
that.
I know
Believe,
that.
You know, people. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I know that for sure, but I just want everyone else to know that as well. That was it. That was it.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I want people to know that I'm just not just MusicIAmTV. Oh, this dude, who's this? Who's MusicIAmTV? First and foremost, MusicIAmTV is Variety, the Analyzer, and the Analyzer TV/DVD. Go look up the Analyzer DVD, the Analyzer TV, and you'll see. I got 850 something plus footages on the Analyzer TV YouTube, and right now on my MusicIAmTV, I'm going to like 500 footages. You know, that's like 1,300 something footages. You know, in a couple years. You know, and I just been at it.
That's right.
It's in me.
And that's very true. You know, I know. And how long have you been doing the Analyzer DVD? Like exactly.
My first joint I ever came out with was 2007, and then I stopped doing them like in 2012 or something like that. My last DVD was like 2012, which was the Volume 6. I had PD Crack. I had a bunch of artists on there like Philly Swain, Young Savage, you know, Preem, Ape Gang, Lee Amazing. You know, I had a bunch of Philly artists on that one, which was my last one.
Okay. Okay. I'm getting the knowledge. I'm definitely getting the knowledge, brother. What would you like to see from some, I'm not going to say all, from some of the battle rappers? Would you like to see any change?
Man, you know what I would like to see in battle rappers change, honestly, good brother? Honestly, you know what I would like to see? I would like to see friends going up against each other.
Okay.
That's you know, I would like to see Charlie Clips and DNA.
Right.
You feel me? I would like to see K Shine against, you know, one of the Dot Mobs.
Right. Sort
you
of.
feel me? That's what I want. You know, I'm tired of this. We friends. Y'all like to see Charlie Clips and Goods. Yeah, I would like to see that.
Interesting.
Why not? You feel me? Like that's what I want. I want battle rappers to stop changing that. Back in the days, they even know it. Goods and these people know that. You just battle. You just go up in there and kill anything, everybody, friends, grandmoms, sons, daughters. It don't matter what it is. You know, they know that. You know, and that's what I want them to change, bro. That's what I would like to see battle rappers do is change. Is go head to head. You know, with their own peoples and get it in. You know what I mean? Get on stage and explore. You know what I mean? I'm not saying they ducking each other or something like that, or ducking the next person or something like that. But you know, get it in. Go in there. That's what I want from battle rappers. I want all of them just to battle rap each other. That's what it was about.
Right. And you think that'll further the culture? You think it'll
not further the culture, but you know, it'll show more sportsmanship within these friends that they are.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. I'm definitely feeling that. I don't think I got into the mixtape question. I know we talked about the mixtapes, but exactly how many have you done, or do you know? Do you just go and don't stop and don't count, or do you know?
Good question. No, I did 120 plus mixtapes, like in 3 years. Dat Piff don't lie, you know, Dat Piff got the dates, you know. Anybody can go check out them links. You know, I'm always putting my links up and stuff like that. So I did over 120 mixtapes in 3 years. So think about it, about like 40 mixtapes a year.
That's work. That is work, man. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. The hardest working brother in the hip-hop that I know, man, that is definitely you. And go ahead. Please go.
And I'm still dropping projects. You know, I'm not going to stop. I'm still dropping. I'm about to drop another Coast to Coast mixtape, MusicIAm8, you know, with Merrick City on the cover.
Eric. Yes,
indeed. You know, my last Jones 7 was with Mav Hoffa. You know, salute to everybody that been on my mixtapes, too, on all 120 plus mixtapes. Salute to everybody. Too many of y'all to name.
Now, you know a lot of people can't say this, right? This is definitely a good look, man. The way that you just go out there and get it is crazy. I admire that, man. And I'm going to go into another lane that we haven't even really talked about. You being a coast-to-coast DJ as well. I had to save that for last because I don't think anyone would have thought that I would have came with that. But that is you also, right?
Yeah, I'm coast to coast. Music I am DJ. Music I am coast to coast. Is the owner and stuff like that. They very good peoples with me and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Personally, we email each other. You know, I'm not just, oh yeah, on coast to coast. No, I did coast to coast for a reason. I did coast to coast so artists can get a chance to be on coast to coast instead of begging for votes and stuff like that all the time and can't even get their song on there, and they work so hard.
Right.
To be promoting their stuff, you know, even though coast to coast helps you promote your stuff, but at the end of the day, you got to promote your stuff too. So, you know, it was another open door. You know, that's why I did the coast to coast.
Okay, always thinking about others, ain't you, brother?
That's right. That's right. I feel that if I think that way, I'm gonna somehow in this world make it, be on top.
Right.
You know, I'm on top of the world now, but I'm gonna be on top. You know.
That's right. Literally. That's right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know, some questions ago, I asked you about criticism, but I think I'm going to go one step deeper. How do you handle the haters?
Oh my God, the haters actually, man. You know. For me, I always said, I think they just need attention. That's all it is. They just looking for attention. They trying to see if that person is gonna feed back into their bullshit. You know, and me, I'm not. You know, I could care less about it. I won't even answer back. That hater will probably be mad somewhere in the same spot, probably 2 years from now, and still be doing the same thing to somebody else.
Right. That's right. I definitely feel you, my brother. Look at
One
here.
thing, real quick. I wanted to let you know too, man. I'm having phone battles and stuff like that. You know, I just opened up my music. I am radio live talk show for the first time. I wound up doing a radio show. You know what I mean? I just figured I opened that lane too and stuff like that. And I want to salute BattleScene.net. You know, also for being the first ones to do phone battles. You know, and salute to everybody else that's doing phone battles too, because we all in this. You know, we all one. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, I respect everyone, and I want everybody to tune into my radio show. That's the main thing. Tune into my radio show. You will be seeing flyers, and yes, I will be interviewing people on there, battle rappers. It doesn't matter who you are. We'll be interviewing you on there, and I will be having battles on there also. So, you know, I always appreciate everyone that's in the culture lane. You know what I mean? That's how I'm going to put it, in the culture lane. You know what I mean? So because you feel me? We all one, you know, and we all gotta show ourselves support. You feel what I'm saying? So you know, I'm always out for the support for everyone else. You know, I really appreciate everyone tuning in to my show and stuff like that. You know, and I really appreciate you too for tuning in sometimes and being a co-host with me. You know what I mean? And I really appreciate everyone that calls and stuff like that. You know, Brother Jeff.
Least I can do. That is the least I can do, man. Now, you usually ask this question. Well, not even a question. You usually make this statement. So I'm going to make it to you since I'm the interviewer on this go-round, man. Please give out all your information, brother, just in case.
This is what I'll tell them. Put MusicIAmTv together all in one thing like a hashtag and put it up on Google search. And all my stuff pops up. My website, my musiciam.yolasite.com website, my Twitter, my Instagram, and probably a whole bunch of other stuff will pop up there too. Also, please, you know, you can Google The Analyzer TV. You can spell it out just the way it is. The Analyzer TV is Lyzer, not Li. It's Lyzer. The Analyzer TV, they can Google that. They can Google the Analyzer DVD. You know, if they want to get in contact with me direct, all they have to do is go to Facebook, put on search MusicIAmTv, and I'm sure that one of my pages will pop up, and they all mine. If it's one or two or three, they all mine. Just go ahead, like, or go, join in the group or something, or message me, and I do talk back to my fans. I want to shout out all my fans, everybody that been supporting me, all the fans. I really appreciate y'all. Without y'all and without the people that actually that get in contact with me, I wouldn't be able to do it. So I'm very grateful. I really appreciate WESTSIDE NOIZE, my brother Jeff, for definitely giving me the opportunity, to be on his show, on his personal show, WESTSIDE NOIZE. Also too, man, I want to definitely give a shout out, man, to my brother Seven Mitchell, TCM Radio, the culture. That's right. He don't only talk battle rap, he also talks sports, and he talks more than sports. He talks about bullying. He talks about all of that. Y'all gotta go check out his YouTube channel, Seven Mitchell. I really appreciate what he's doing. He's an inspiration to what I do too. So y'all go pay attention to him, man, and everybody else. Y'all already know, man. I'm always gonna show the love and support. Free my man YH, man. Shout outs to Namo Bars. I want to shout out Latino Battle League.
Yes,
my man Kid Wakata. It's so many down the list, but I just want to shout out everybody, man, and I really appreciate everyone just enjoying this ride with me as I keep going on with my journey.
That's right, brother. I'm just glad that I'm able to cover it, man. I appreciate you.
You already know.
Definitely a great interview. Once again, MusicIAmTv, my brother. Respect to Seven Mitchell, as always. That is also my brother. Respect to DZ, Body Count Radio. My name is Brother Jeff. This is WESTSIDE NOIZE. I'm out.
Yes, indeed. Peace.
I don't gotta rap hard in Philly just to get heard. I do rap DVDs, yeah, and I put in work. I put it on for my city. F what you heard. Wait till the investment come, and I'm gonna splurge. I put it on, yeah, for my city. And when I'm in my zone, these others rap.